updates on voting in Texas, a recap on the North Texas Fair and Rodeo's opening weekend, and updates on COVID-19 here at UNT.
Broadcasting live from the University of North Texas, this is ntTV News at Noon.
Thanks for joining us on ntTV News at Noon. I'm Jasmine Clark. As early voting continues in the nation, a new record shows that Denton County had the largest increase in early voting compared to 2016. As of Friday, which was the fourth day of early voting, 27% of registered voters in Denton County had already cast their ballots for the 2020 election. This surpassed their 2016 turnout of 18% on the fourth day. The record shows an increase in both in-person and mail-in turnout compared to 2016 figures. Following behind is Harris County, which saw 21% of voter turnout, beating their former 16% from the 2016 election. Early voting will continue until October 30th. A Denton County man is in custody for a shooting that happened last Friday near the Home Depot in the 1900 block of Brinker Road. On Friday night, Denton PD responded to the Home Depot after callers reported a man approaching them and saying that he had been shot. Officers arrived and found the 17-year-old victim with a gunshot wound to the chest. The victim was transported to a hospital with serious injuries. According to a release, police determined there was a dispute between the victim, who was driving, and occupants in another vehicle. They believe that 18-year-old Jamari Barnes approached the victim's vehicle, shot him, and left the scene. Detectives received an arrest warrant for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and on Saturday afternoon, Barnes was arrested. Police found a pistol, which they believe to be the weapon used in the incident, inside Barnes's vehicle. Department spokesperson Amy Cunningham said the victim was in critical but stable condition as of Saturday morning. The North Texas Fair and Rodeo wrapped up its opening weekend a bit differently yesterday. According to Executive Director Glenn Carlton, the fair totaled around 13,600 attendees between Friday and Saturday. This was a quarter of last year's 54,600 over the first 2 days. Carlton said, quote, "We knew we would be down, but that if we weren't down too much, we would make money on it." Carlton says that they have been pleased with the responses that guests have been giving in regard to the safety measures. Guests have been wearing masks indoors and outdoors when they're unable to social distance. As for the rodeo arena, it is operating at 50% capacity. The North Texas Fair and Rodeo will be open until October 24th, and you can find more information on their website. It felt great to feel the cold breeze after yesterday's normal Texas heat. Let's turn to Jessica Jalal to see what our first look at weather's like. Jessica?
Thanks, Jasmine. I know I enjoyed the warm Texas weekend, but we are having more fall-like weather today. We have a current temperature at 53 degrees and it does feel like 52 degrees. We have wind speeds heading north at 7 miles per hour. Conditions are pretty cloudy. It will clear up a little bit by tonight. Let's move on to tonight's conditions. We'll have a temperature at 61 degrees. It will feel like 59 degrees and wind speeds can be at 5 miles per hour. However, it will be cloudy, but there will be a chance of thunderstorms after 1 a.m. and a 20% chance of precipitation. Let's move on to tomorrow's forecast. It will be warmer at 82 degrees and it will feel like 83 degrees. Wind speeds can be as high as 20 miles per hour, but it will be partly cloudy tomorrow as well. That's it for our first look at weather. Tune in later for our full weather report. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Jessica. When we come back, we'll update you on COVID cases here at UNT. Stay with us. Although COVID-19 cases are seeing a rise across the nation, here at UNT, COVID cases are roughly the same. According to UNT's Health Alert system, the university has a total of 58 cases overall as of last Friday. Within the total count, 28 are from students and faculty members who have had direct campus impact. The other 30 are from students and faculty who have had indirect campus impact. For more information on COVID cases here at UNT, be sure to look at healthalerts.unt.edu. UNT's golf program is getting a major upgrade that will allow students to hone their skills closer than before. Roy Jimenez has the story. Roy?
Thanks, Jasmine. For many years, the UNT golf team has had to travel off campus for practices, but with Bruzzy Westmire's great contribution of $1.5 million, UNT Athletics was able to change just that. A state-of-the-art on-campus practice facility is currently under construction and will be a game changer for the golf program.
Project began when longtime UNT donor Bruzzy Westheimer approached athletic operations about the challenges the student athletes faced when traveling from campus to the practice facility in Carrollton, Texas.
To have a practice facility that's so close to campus and on campus would be a tremendous asset. And so Mr. Westheimer saw the value in that and said, hey, I want to make this happen. And so that really kick-started our conversations and planning to make this a reality.
Construction began this past May, and the crew has already made significant progress. The outdoor work has been completed as grass and turf takes root before the winter season. And in just a few weeks, construction of the clubhouse will begin.
This facility is great in that it gives our student athletes the things they need to practice all aspects of their game. We've got a big chipping green that they can utilize. We've got a large putting area. Obviously right here have a driving range where they can go out and look at various targets that they want to try to hit and hone their skills on. Then you've got the actual clubhouse, which is going to be about 5,000 square feet. And within that, you've got space, you've got locker rooms, coaches' offices. You also have players' lounge and study area.
We are so excited. It's going to change the whole dynamics of the golf program. We're going to be able to recruit a different brand of player and make the players better as they're here.
Jared Mosley says the goal is to get through the winter months and have the facility up and running by the spring of 2021. That's all I've got. Back to you at the desk, Jasmine.
Thanks, Roy. It looked a little cloudy out there. Let's turn to Jessica Jalal to see what to expect later on. Jessica?
Thanks, Jasmine. You are exactly right. We are seeing cloudy skies all across North Texas, and we have the cooler temperatures to match. Right here in beautiful Denton, Texas, we have 53 degrees. Over in McKinney, it's 56 degrees. All around us, it's in those low 50 degrees. In Decatur, we have 51 degrees. If you're heading to Dallas, it's going to be 57 degrees. Let's see if across Texas we have similar temperatures. So over in Austin and Houston, we have warmer temperatures. Austin is sitting at 78 degrees, and Houston is at 81. Over in Abilene, we have 48 degrees, and we are seeing colder temperatures in Amarillo at 39 degrees. Let's move on to our full weather forecast. So starting off the week, we have a high of 63 today and a low 53. We do have a 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow's forecast is a high of 82 and a low of 68. By the middle of the week, we're going to see sunny skies. However, by Friday, there will be a chance of thunderstorms, a 20% chance to be exact. And by the end of the weekend, we'll have sunny and clear skies. That's it for our full weather forecast. Back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Jessica. I'm glad to hear that a big victory came to UNT on Saturday. Let's see what Sebastian has for us.
Thanks, Jasmine. UNT earns a much-needed win, and the World Series is set here in North Texas. We'll talk more about it after the break.
Hi.
UNT earned a much-needed win on the road versus the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders on Saturday. With Austin Awney struggling in the first quarter, throwing an interception and giving up a fumble touchdown, Coach Latrell put Jason Bean into the game for his first appearance in almost a month. Bean makes the most of the opportunity as he throws for 181 yards and 2 touchdowns. Bean also showed off some athleticism, running for 169 yards and finding the end zone 3 more times. It wasn't just Bean running for on the ground, as Trey Siggers and DeAndre Torrey each ran for over 100 yards, along with 2 touchdowns for Torrey. While the offense was clicking, the defense put some pressure on Blue Raiders quarterback Ash O'Hara by bringing him down 5 times, just as many sacks as the Main Green defense had in the first 4 games combined. UNT win this one 52-35. Main Green take the week off to rest and prepare for their next game on October 31st versus the UTEP Miners in El Paso at 3 p.m. While the ongoing pandemic has brought drama to the latest MLB season, it all comes down to just 2. The Tampa Bay Rays, led by rookie ALCS MVP Randy Arozarena, knocked off the defending American League champion Houston Astros in 7 games to clinch their first AL pennant since 2008. They will be taking on defending National League MVP Cody Bellinger and the Los Angeles Dodgers, who fought their way back from a 3-1 deficit to eliminate the Atlanta Braves at the brand new Globe Life Field right here in Arlington. This is their 3rd World Series appearance in the past 4 seasons. The World Series will be held at a neutral venue for the first time in its 116-year history, with both teams playing the championship series here in Arlington. First pitch will be thrown tomorrow at 7:09 p.m. on Fox from Globe Life Field. That's all the latest from sports. Back to you at the desk, Jasmine.
Thanks, Sebastian. A major movie studio is addressing some problems in its past. CNN's David Daniel has that and more in our Hollywood Minute.
But I be done seeing about everything when I see an elephant fly.
Disney is recognizing the racism in some of its classic movies. When Disney Plus streams 1941's Dumbo, 1953's Peter Pan, and other films, they'll be preceded by a content advisory that begins, "This program includes negative depictions and/or mistreatment of people or cultures. These stereotypes were wrong then and are wrong now." The idea is to acknowledge and learn from the harmful impact of such material.
Guys just have it so much easier. It's honestly not fair.
George Clooney is hitting the diamond. Clooney and his Smokehouse Pictures partner, Grant Heslov, are set to write and produce Calico Joe, based on the John Grisham novel. It's described as a story of fathers and sons, forgiveness, and redemption in the world of Major League Baseball. Also producing the film, Bob Dylan, through his Graywater Park Productions.
Never known anybody who was gay before.
Of course you have. Choir director of church.
Mr. Jurgensen? But he's so...
What?
Religious.
Here's your first look at Uncle Frank. Paul Bettany stars as a gay man in the early 70s who's closeted to his conservative Southern family. The somewhat autobiographically inspired drama from American Beauty writer and 6 Feet Under creator Alan Ball hits Prime Video November 25th. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Thanks for watching ntTV News at Noon. Join us again tonight at 6 here on North Texas Television.